Niagara 124, your source for food, entertainment, news, and jibber-jabber. Put on your thinking caps, cover yourself in bananas, and prepare for your debriefing in current events. This week on 124. Trump is doing something random yet again, but he has an unlikely ally. Find out later. Also, could a $2 photo be worth $5 million? Well, you'll just have to wait and find out, because all this and more on 124. Hello everyone and welcome to Niagara 124 on this lovely Friday, October 16th. As always, I am Nico. This is Bobby.
There's so many people in here.
And we have a guest.
Oh, that's where I come in, isn't it?
Yes, in case you didn't know.
James.
It's James. You may remember James as that guy who was on the show one time, only to be replaced by a puppet.
An Italian puppet at that.
Yes.
A pizza man.
Yes. Now, we have a lot of interesting stories to talk about. Also sitting in the corner is Chelsea. Chelsea is here because she is our official, authorized WNIA lookout. WNIA. We can't let James talk unless he's being held back by Chelsea.
Alright.
Chelsea holding people back.
I don't want to know where that goes.
Stop the political commentary of the bureaucrats until later, James. And I guess it is now time for Chelsea to leave, James to fly completely off the handle,
What?
Bobby to cry,
There's a mic there.
and stop knocking into the mic.
Sorry.
Goodbye, Chelsea.
Chelsea.
As always,
Breaking
if
something.
you want to contact us, you can contact us. Tweet us at Niagara124. Like us on Facebook, Niagara1/24. Go to the YouTube page where all previous episodes are uploaded. Niagara1/24.
What is happening in here?
An ever-loving train wreck because someone let James be in here.
What?
What? I don't know what he's pointing at. Oh, he wants his tea. I think. Do you want your tea?
Yes.
Is
He
he
wants.
even going to be sitting in front of a mic? Can we hear him? I don't...
Jeez, this is hot. Hot tea. WNIA. We drink tea.
Sponsored by Lipton's. Anyway.
So, would you like to go right into the news? Or do you want to sunrise over Moscow for a while? Wait, we must hear what the next song is and see if it is appropriate for James's speech. I think the next song's a little peppy.
Ooh, peppiness. Can I get enough of that in this place?
Yes.
Oh, the sunrise over Moscow. Wonderful. Oh, dear God, no.
I knew you were gonna do that. I knew. Okay, you want to actually go into the news?
Yeah.
So, Bobby, have you heard any news stories this week?
No.
Do you watch the news, Bobby?
No.
It's gonna be a long day.
It's gonna be a long show. I just want to give a shout out to Mario's on Pine, who had the only stash of candy cigarettes in the entire city, and then I bought out their stash. So
Other shops are available.
Mario's is awesome. I'm pretty sure that's where you got your pipe, James. Mario's. It's like walking back into a 1970s city store.
It is a 1970s city store. The place is sort of stuck in a time warp. It's like Fallout 3. The only thing I regret is you left all the people.
Don't be dissing my city.
Okay.
My city-
Totes my goats.
That's my line! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard about new sensation sweeping the nation, it's Totes My Goats, the recycling goat mascot, who has both a real Twitter and a fake Twitter. And the fake Twitter followed Sheepy. That's right, a fake Totes My Goats thinks that Sheepy is all that and a sack of bananas. Is that a phrase? All that in a sack
It
of
is
bananas?
now.
Okay. Anyways, Totes My Goats. I mean, what is your reaction to Totes My Goats, Bobby?
It's a guy wearing a goat mask and white gloves.
I mean, your actual opinion of this. You had a very long opinion of it.
What did
you
I
know.
say? Oh, I related to, because for my management class we're doing, we're planning to help, like with NU Goes Green and the sustainability committee on campus to just find ways to, you know, help them with their goal of going carbon neutral,
Oh God.
which not a lot of people know about on campus.
Because
So
it's carbon neutral.
Niagara wants to be carbon neutral
Why?
by
Why?
2050.
Is there a war? We need to be neutral? War on carbon?
So,
Everyone quick, help the
my
environment.
opinion of Totes My Goats at first was this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and it is horrible. And then I realized that we were in Time Magazine, Huffington Post, Fusion, and name a weird internet news site, and we were on it. And I'm like, wow, this is the most publicity Niagara Falls, New York has gotten since Love Canal.
And no one had to die.
And no... Yes, James, yes. So yeah, if you guys have an opinion of Totes My Goats, man, tweet us at Niagara124, man. We want to hear about it. We want to hear about your opinion of Totes My Goats, man. I have to talk like that because if I actually say that name normally, my brain will leak out of my head.
It's true.
It's
He's already
two
devised-
puns inserted in an outdated 2009 reference.
It's true. He's coming up with a new idea to hang the man by his heels.
James, can you just
By
stop?
his hoofs.
Totes my goat.
This show is
Totes my goat.
Totes My Goats. Oh, you should like this one, James. Obama has decided to keep 5,500 U.S. troops in Afghanistan beyond 2016
What's
after
wrong
saying
with
he was
this
going to
man?
pull them all out.
That's fine. When the new president comes in, we can just as quickly undo it. The man's powerless. He's got one more year left, and then we can kick him out.
Well, what's your opinion? Should we leave troops in Afghanistan?
No, let's just leave the entire Middle East alone so they can have the little holy war and, you know, Palestine, etc., etc. Whoever takes it, and we're done. We're done. Whatever strange regime arises out of this mess, just great, fine. As long as we can keep trading oil, I don't care who's in power.
Bobby, your opinion?
Yeah.
You heard it here, folks. Yeah. Moving on, Lamar Odom is on life support after pretty much they found him unresponsive in a legal brothel outside of Las Vegas. He was a basketball player.
what's
He
his
was
name again?
married. Lamar Odom, the one that was married to the Kardashian.
Oh, why would he have to go to a brothel?
Um,
He has one in his own family
well,
house.
he is now on life support and he might die.
He was living in the family brothel.
They said he
Why
took
have
some herbal Viagra and quite possibly cocaine.
Idiot.
I mean, that is the combination.
If you can hear me, I know that's unlikely, but if you can hear me, don't take the blue pill.
You are bad, James. You are a bad person. Moving on, the Democrat debate that was on Wednesday, otherwise known as Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders show.
Yeah, Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders, each
And-
shaking each other's hands and patting each other on the back for
And-
about 2 hours.
Anderson Cooper just being a jerk to Webb. Webb's like, hey, everyone else got to talk over the time limit. Can I talk? Well, you agree to the terms and conditions of the debate, Webb.
Which is a nice way of saying, you're not Hillary or Trump. Yeah, you're not Hillary or Bernie Sanders. You don't pay enough into the system. So, no.
It was an interesting debate. I think Hillary won it only because she's good at debating.
Yeah,
That's
she's
her
used to
entire
this.
life.
She's done it before.
She's done this like 100 times.
Yeah, note this. The thing is, I'm banking on her doing it another 100 times in, 2020. So I'm banking on her not winning.
Wow. VW has recalled another 8.5 million cars over the diesel emission thing.
Did they-
Only this time in Europe.
Diesel emissions.
Yes, there was an improper fibbing on the diesel emissions.
European Union.
Did you hear that England's trying to leave the European Union?
I know. I'm voting for it. Out! I'm sick of all these people. I have to talk to the French like they're human. I have to deal with the Germans. I don't mind dealing with the Germans, come to think of it. But then there are all those other countries that no one likes, like Romania, Greece.
Romania.
Romania. You named one country and then took 10 minutes and then named Greece.
Romania, Greece.
Gee.
Oh yeah, well, Italy's not bad. They can get rid of Berlusconi soon enough. But
Well,
it's nice to be free of them.
today is the end of an era, folks.
Who
It
died?
is the last flight for U.S. Airways.
Hey, corporate merger.
It is now being absorbed by, you know.
It's not like they're changing the logo or anything.
Yeah, they are. They got absorbed by American Airlines.
Oh, good. So they'll all have the same flag again, on the same plane again, just in a different place.
America.
Yeah, America. It's not a big deal.
An actress in China named Angela Baby is suing a clinic that claims she had plastic surgery done. Because this is what happens in China. You can actually sue someone for claiming you had plastic surgery.
You can always claim.
And they
someone for
prodded her
telling the truth.
face and poked her face and stuff. Oh, here, James, you might want to.
Sunrise over Moscow. A wonderful day, observing over St. Peter's Cathedral. As the sun gently rises over Putin's palace, you can see him coming out on the veranda with no shirt on as usual. Happily saying, "These are my people, the Soviets of a generation." The oil fields gently, gracefully wafting their fumes over the Kremlin. The tomb of Lenin being kissed gently by the sun. Everyone happy and having a wonderful time, drinking and merrymaking in minus 32 degrees. Then we go over to the gulags. Even the population there are happy. They can see gently wafting over that place. Everyone says there's a fence when there really isn't. That it's a new day. A new day and more rocks to break. The Gulag people would love to see Moscow right about now. And they could if they could just manage to survive the walk. But you know, on the whole, it's a wonderful time to be in the Soviet Union. Poland gently striking against the new regime. New West Russia, happily enjoying their time under Vladimir. And everyone just saying, it's a good thing we're not in the United States right about now. Sunrise over Moscow.
That was.
Tune in next week for the sunset over Moscow.
Gosh, that was horrible. Why did I let you do that? So yeah, the actress in China they literally had a court case and determined by poking her face and scanning her face that she had had no work done.
Okay.
And this was some important news story that was important enough to make it on the news.
They had to. I mean, how else are they going to disguise the government's corruption? They need to keep coming up with this stuff. It's China. They spend all their time making Happy Meal toys and coming up with new ways to undermine every single bit of democracy.
Bobby.
I have nothing to say.
That's an
I'm just
interesting
sitting.
feed.
Bobby's
you're reading.
been entirely silent through this entire
Well, if you're on your
episode.
phone the
just
whole
listening.
time, what do you expect?
I mean, I'm looking for Twitter notifications, but okay.
Yeah, he's our Twitter guy.
I do that every show, but we never get any tweets because nobody cares.
So give up. Just give up on Twitter.
Well, California has banned microbeads.
Microbeads?
Microbeads are little tiny plastic beads that they put in exfoliating facial rubs.
Oh great, some kitty choked and now everyone
No.
has to suffer.
It poisons the fish, which poisons the people, which screws up the environment. And everything gets really weird. New York's trying to do it.
Okay, but if we don't have the problem, then we've no reason to ban them yet. I mean, our fish are tainted by a whole bunch of things, like New Jersey water. But, we'll be fine.
Did you hear about a New York City woman who sued her nephew over a broken wrist?
No.
So here's what happened. He's 12. He was 8 at the time. She showed up to his birthday party, and you know how rowdy 8-year-olds are. He was so excited, he jumped on top of her, and she fell and broke her wrist, so she tried to sue him. The jury threw it out, saying this is the most ridiculous thing we have ever heard. The woman's defense was, well, I love my nephew, but he needs to be accountable for his actions.
Then smack him around the head. Don't put him in court.
It was literally, this is the weirdest thing I've ever... You are the child's aunt. You broke your wrist. Ooh. So sad. Ooh. The pain and suffering experienced because an 8-year-old jumped on me. Get over it. You know what? You win the award for, like, worst aunt of the year, okay? You win the award. I'm not even giving you a good cheer. I'm giving you the fake applause.
Can we give her the Iron Cross?
You get the weird fake applause, okay? That's what you
Nothing
get.
played.
Yeah.
It was just silent.
No, my fault that it's...
Pause the YouTube video first.
No, I'll just... There.
Wait.
Fake applause.
Yeah, fake applause.
Play Lemon Grab.
The unacceptable?
Yes.
Why?
Because just do it.
Unacceptable!
It really is.
That's Justin Roiland. He does the voices for Rick and Morty.
I'm Mr. B6! Look at me!
All right.
I like how James just laughed, went back to his serious face, like he's a robot. Miley Cyrus is planning a naked concert.
Oh, I heard about this.
You heard about the concert?
But
This is
she
the
Everyone's
stupidest-
gonna be naked.
body.
This is the
Everyone's
stupidest
gonna be
thing
naked.
I've ever heard.
It's gonna be so
Is she
naked.
gonna be naked?
She's gonna be naked.
That's unfortunate. She has no body to speak of.
And everyone at the concert's gonna be naked.
Oh, gee, a nudist colony.
yeah,
Man.
yeah. It's gonna be crazy,
A
man.
nudist
Miley
colony.
Cyrus and her dead pets, man.
But Miley Cyrus isn't that attractive when she has clothes on.
Speaking of dead pets, the Cubs. The Cubs might act... Okay, Back to the Future 2
The
predicted that the
Cubs.
Cubs are going to win this year, and the Cubs are actually really close to winning this year. They
Never.
made the playoffs.
Never.
What if the I can't even say it because I will die.
You having a stroke?
Yes. Oh, you should say Strokey the Bear. Uh-huh. What if the Cubs actually win this year?
Well, then, we know what's going to happen. Donald Trump is going to win the election, and the world is slowly and... well, actually quite quickly crumble.
Bobby?
What?
Facebook.
Facebook, Twitter. Talk to us.
The Cubs, Bobby.
Please don't.
What
The
about the
Cubs.
Cubs? I don't care about the Cubs. I'm not a sports person.
It's a societal thing. It's not just sports.
It just means that the Cubs, the worst team, America's favorite downer, is going to actually pull off a World Series win, as predicted by a B movie.
B movie.
Yeah,
The B movie.
A B picture.
I'm gonna hit you, Bobby.
Here, use this.
James, you might want to put down your mug for a second.
It's empty.
Yeah, but this next story will make you
Okay.
be very excited. Guess what's finally back in German bookstores?
What? Mein Kampf.
Yep.
So? It wasn't that good of a book.
But it's been banned in Germany since the post-war period because
Well, Merkel's
anything
been chancellor long enough.
since anything that is Nazi related is banned in Germany. if
They're
you're
getting
aware
over
of
it,
this.
finally.
I still don't think they are, though, because...
The Germans are much too guilty.
A couple of years ago, a man was arrested because he dressed his dog up as Hitler.
The Germans need to be reminded slowly and steadily that, look, history happens. It's okay. Get over it. We've gotten over it. There are only two countries still going on about this, you and the Israelis. And if you haven't noticed, they got a pretty good deal out of this. So, you know, buck up, it's over. Let's get back to normal.
Okay. Bobby, your opinion of this?
I haven't read it. I'll look at the reviews.
On Mein Kampf! The reviews of Mein Kampf!
Do you want to know the reviews of Mein Kampf, Bobby?
Sure.
It
Look at Germany from the 1930s through the 1940s.
Look. According to most of German propaganda, it was wonderful. It was so good they started making everyone read it in school because if they didn't, no one was going to pay for it.
No one wanted it.
It really wasn't worth the $5 on Google Books. But let's see.
Is it on Google Books? I'll look.
No, I found a copy in the school library.
This show gets more and more ridiculous every week.
What's it say?
That is just lame.
What'd it say?
I can't read it on air
Why not?
because it cusses.
Okay, then delete the cuss word.
No. Because it's not funny.
See, FCC, this is what you do to us.
Hey,
We
Mein Kampf
tried-
is on Google Books.
What?
Buy it!
How much is it?
It's $1.99.
Oh.
Nice, do it, do
Oh,
it, do it,
don't
do it,
do it,
do it,
don't
do it,
do it.
do it,
No,
do it,
we do
do
not. No. No.
I'm asking
Look,
everyone.
I can't. If I cannot say Soviet on this show without getting in trouble for promoting
You can.
Soviet
Soviet,
attitudes.
This
This show is a train
Look
wreck.
at these
Why do I
reviews.
let you
Look at
on
these
here?
reviews, guys. My son is a Hitler's fan. I loved it. I love him as a leader.
You know, Mussolini
It
made
is
the
this
trains
time-
run on time.
At this point, I need to point out that that Niagara 124, the views expressed from the Niagara 124, are not necessarily the views expressed from the Niagara 124
It's the
entity,
nice way of
or
saying-
definitely not the views of WNIA. We are not Nazis.
It's the nice way of saying neither are we, but you know, so no one gets offended and starts to cry into their beer and sewers.
Personally, I'm a Kaiser man. I liked the Second Reich.
I know, I liked.
I mean, Kaiser Wilhelm was completely incompetent, but hey, he
You know what?
wasn't
The only
he was a genocidal
exactly.
maniac.
I liked German. You know what? I'll be honest. I liked the uniforms. That was it.
Uniforms are nice.
The uniforms were nice. The SS. This is what you should learn from Nazi Germany. Have a private company make your uniforms.
Yeah, but post-war Germany still has decent uniforms. I have one of their...
Of course they do.
I-
They didn't
I
change
haven't-
them much.
Yeah.
They knew when
They're
had a
good.
thing.
Most European uniforms are pretty good because they tailor and they're
Yeah,
fashionable.
and they're pompous.
Yes.
And when
Pompous
they're not
is
pompous,
good.
they're Gestapo. So you know. I'm just saying the Gestapo uniform was
Okay,
nice.
okay, James, stop it. Just stop it.
If you get rid of all the crosses and stuff, it's
Why
a pretty nice uniform.
did we let you on the show?
You asked.
A 2-year-old Thai girl is the youngest cryogenically preserved human. Yay.
Do we have any viewers?
We have one because the other one's over there.
You are a good and faithful man, and you will be rewarded.
Wait, where is over there?
The production
Over
studio.
there,
Oh,
over
okay.
there.
The Yanks are coming, the Yanks are coming, the Yanks are
coming over
there.
there.
So prepare, say a prayer, or don't. If it's public school, don't do that. You might get in trouble.
I pray in public schools, mainly because I didn't want to fail the test. What?
Brilliant. 120,000-year-old human was found in China.
Would be in China, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Green tea will keep you alive forever. Just goes to
I
show.
hope they're doing okay. Happy birthday. to them.
Happy 120,000th
Happy
birthday.
120,000th birthday. A
Chinese
lot's changed.
person.
I bet a lot's changed since you were awake.
Yes. China's economy has somehow gotten worse.
Good. Great. Great. We'll be done with them. Good. Wonderful. Maybe Japan can invade again.
Speaking of bad economy, Illinois is withholding payments from the lottery over $600 because they are in a budget deadlock. So if you win over $600 in the Illinois lottery, too bad, you don't get the money. You don't get no money, fool.
So it's just don't buy a ticket. If
Yeah.
everyone boycotts the lottery, they'll be forced. The lost revenue will kill them.
Yes, it will.
I still say we should just board up Detroit, really. I'm just saying, it's about time we board up Detroit and all those other useless cities that are just creating a crime fester.
James, Niagara Falls is part of the Rust Belt, which includes Detroit.
Okay,
so
great.
We'll
Board this place up as
You
well.
board up this city, I will tie you to the board and leave you there.
That's fine, as long as I'm on the outside.
I'm gonna make you face Canada, where you're gonna have to see Mounties and Canadian bacon.
Canadian bacon
And the
isn't
smell of
bacon.
maple syrup.
The smell of maple syrup gently wafting over the hills. I'll manage.
So, Miller got bought out by Anheuser-Busch, so now
Oh,
pretty
good.
much Bud is Bud is Bud is Miller is Bud, man.
Oh, good. Two bad beer companies coming together to make one bad beer.
That guy that keeps winning on Jeopardy finally lost after 13 games.
Who did he lose
and
to?
$411,612 total. Some other guy.
Did he keep his money?
Well, he kept 411,000.
That's worth it.
He
Yeah.
kept all 411,000.
He
Yes.
kept all four? Yeah.
You know what? You know what? In case you don't know this, Bobby is sick. I am sick.
Is sick.
James is sick. Chelsea is sick. Sam is sick. Ron
Everybody.
is sick. My teacher was sick. Everyone has a plague.
And you should be sick too.
Yes.
Just by listening to this, you'll slowly get a disease, etc.
So, you know Emily Miller, the Dance Moms on Dance Moms?
That stupid show.
She's been
Network
indicted for
cancellation,
fraud.
network
She's been
cancellation.
indicted for fraud.
Hey!
Woo!
Next thing you know, we can get Mama June. Great.
Yay!
Hey!
That was great, man. Baby dinosaurs died a slow, painful death in their nest.
Baby dinosaur.
Baby dinosaurs back in the day, they died. They found them, but they had died a slow, painful death in their nests.
Tragic. Should have kept the
Tragedy.
roof on.
It was a tragedy. Bobby, don't you have something to say about this? You're always talking about your raptor.
My apologies.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I already hit the button anyways.
It worked.
You
You can't say that.
You can't take...
Oh, so we have
Do
to...
you not remember the Ten Commandments?
I do. I break them on occasion.
You don't get to break them on air.
Oh, so this is the one bit where the school decides to be Christian, is it?
This is the one bit where I decide to enforce my personal beliefs on you.
Oh, so you are part of the administration after all.
My apologies to everyone who is listening to this show, because this is just a train wreck.
It's a train. I wonder
What?
what you do without me.
Have a normal show.
You mean where you do all the talking?
No, Bobby usually talks when you're not here.
Then talk, Bobby.
He doesn't believe in talking when you're here. He's intimidated by your presence.
This is a train wreck. This is a train wreck. A train wreck that started in Italy and is going right the way up.
Plane crashed in a Florida trailer park and two people
Ooh.
are dead now.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We'll manage somehow.
Apple News is blocked in China.
Really?
Yeah, because the Chinese don't like news. You know how they are.
Of course not. The only news the Chinese like is whatever they made up last Thursday.
I got one for you. So Daniel Murphy, he's a member of the Mets. Sports again. But this is
Ugh.
interesting. He hit a home run. He hit the ball so hard that the name on his bat imprinted on the ball. It literally, the ink transferred onto the ball.
Nice.
That is what we call, awesome. So Trump and Carson, as I said, are teaming up to boycott
Oh.
the debate, the Republican debate.
Well, yeah, because they're
Unless they get an opening statement, because the Democrats got an opening statement and the Republicans never got to get an opening statement, and they also want. There was one other thing.
they
that
wanted 2 hours, not 3.
Yes, there we go. It was a limit up to 2 hours.
It's about time they stopped sucking the politicians for views.
What did you just say that?
It's true.
I'm not. I'm too late.
No, seriously, they're sucking the
Why?
politicians for views. They keep saying, "Ooh, look, we have a personality. Now let's suck him dry for all he's worth. Get as much money as we can."
I'm turning off the music.
What'd you
because
think I meant?
It's giving you brain damage.
It's not. What do you think I was talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about, but Bobby, you're
Try
gonna
to
want
recover.
you're gonna want to talk about this one, Bobby. Are you ready?
What happened? What is this one?
Actually, well, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I got one more story.
Okay.
So a man bought a $2 photo at like a junk store, and it turned out to actually be a photo of Billy the Kid, the second only known photo of Billy the Kid, and it's now worth $5 million.
Nice.
That is like when I buy a medal at the antique store for 15 and
What
find
medal,
out it's
Nico?
worth the World War I victory medal from the U.S.
Ah, yes.
I've been
How
looking for one of those, and I found it, and I was
How
very
much
happy.
did your Kaiser Wilhelm Iron Cross go for?
I don't have a Kaiser Wilhelm Iron Cross. I have a Hindenburg Cross,
Oh.
and that was probably
Hindenburg, I hate-
I bought that at face value,
How much?
like 20 something.
$20.
Yeah.
I should get one. We should start giving those out as prizes to loyal viewers.
Yeah, we can make them out of plastic and call them the Derper medal.
The
Derp.
metal.
Yeah, exactly.
Great.
So, Bobby, you're going to enjoy this story. The Westgate Mall Target in California on Wednesday. Porn audio played over the intercom for 4 minutes.
Wait, what?
Audio from porn played for 4 consecutive minutes on the Target intercom.
Why?
And they tried to stop it. They didn't know where it was coming from, so they finally stopped it, apologized, and when they turned it off the mic and turned back on the intercom, it was still playing. And they don't know who did it, but someone did it. Someone switched out the standard music with audio from pornography. I heard this story last night, and I was like, this is the kind of news we usually cover. It's sad, but it is true. This is the news we cover. James,
don't know what.
don't even start.
I can't.
Does
Bobby,
anyone
that's
have an
right,
opinion on any of our news stories, or just want to talk about anything in general? Because we love talking about things.
I have an idea.
What?
No, never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm sick of your ideas at this point.
We can talk about Hillary Clinton.
Okay, talk about Hillary Clinton.
Let's take a moment to talk about Hillary Clinton's achievements. Okay, that moment's passed.
Wow, that was.
I'm
Wow, you're a real hero, James.
trying to think.
We could
Anyone?
play a game called Truth or Artifice,
Okay.
where I name off ridiculous things and you tell me if they are true or if they are artifice.
Okay.
A man was arrested in Germany after meeting up with another man on the internet, and then he ate him.
True, they are power-hungry people.
That was actually true. That happened several years ago. There was a man that was quite fond of eating people, another man who dreamed of being eaten alive, and yeah, it actually happened.
Hannibal Liechtenstein.
Next one. The state of Idaho is having a shortage of potatoes.
Nah.
Artifice.
Yeah, that's not true. I just made that up. Next. Our music that we play, the stimulus progression, includes tracks from the 1960s and 1970s.
True.
Yeah, that's true. That's
It's almost
entirely
all
what it
1960s,
is.
19
True or artifice? The Shark Girl in Buffalo is teaming up with Totes McGoats to run for president in 2016.
It's true.
Yes, it is true.
Oh, good. So they can go with the rents to High Man as well.
True or false? Chris Christie recently dropped out of the presidential election.
True.
Actually, it's
Artifice.
he hasn't dropped out yet.
Are you kidding me? I mean, he's
Nope.
dropped out of everything else.
He's still there.
He's dropped out of everything else.
True or false? Pataki is still running.
No way.
Pataki is still running.
Nice.
So is Jindal.
Jindal.
Jindal's still running.
Bobby. Bobby.
Bobby!
Why?
Why, Bobby? Why? Bobby doesn't get that joke.
Bobby, come on. Do you watch anything other than 4chan? Read anything other than 4chan. If 4chan
He
had
reads
a
Reddit.
news
He doesn't even
network-
go on 4chan. He goes on Reddit.
You know, I made a Tumblr account. That was the biggest mistake of my life.
I had to make an extra Tumblr account for my class.
I made a Tumblr account. I asked one question, and it seemed as if the storm of absolute... No, I can't say that. Absolute defecation did fall onto my account, and I had to delete it. Because, you know, social justice warriors, political correctness, it was painful.
Fascinating.
Bobby, you got anything?
Hear that awkward silence? You know what that means? It's 12:37, folks.
I feel like I'm losing brain cells listening to this. I feel like I'm losing brain cells sitting in this room.
We are. We all are.
Just so you know, if you're wearing purple, you can show up to Gallagher today and you could try to win a prize because it's Purple Pride Friday.
I'm wearing
Purple
a black
Pride?
shirt with
That
purple
sounds
on it.
pretty familiar.
Are you wearing? He's wearing purple. Go try to win a prize, Bobby. Go try to win a prize.
Where do I go?
Go right there.
Right there,
Right there.
do it.
Right
I don't
there.
feel like doing that.
No, do it.
it.
We need to see what you win.
too
You
far
need to
away.
try
Do
to win. Do it.
Do
Do
it.
it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
This is Bobby leaving.
Do it.
to
We're
do
gonna.
it.
Bobby's going. Come on.
If I leave, I'm not coming back.
Okay, that's fine.
Do it, Bobby.
Do it. Do it.
Win the prize.
Win the prize.
Win the prize.
Win the prize for the
Win-
motherland.
Win the
Is this-
prize. so
Win
we
the
can-
prize for the great
For the
Russians.
Empire of Niagara.
For the Niagara Empire, you must
I'm
win
just
this.
gonna walk out of the room and
And
walk
you
away.
will
I'm
win
not-
this.
So
Okay.
we shall fly proudly the flag of purple over Canisius.
We will reign gloriously over Canisius.
And we shall make them suffer. Well, not really.
Not
we can't
really,
beat them
we
in
can't.
anything.
Well, we feasibly could.
If
we
we
did
could
last
win
year.
a game once in a while.
We won last year. We beat them in an
Basketball.
upset.
Oh, yeah. Okay, win the
Niagara
prize.
forever in Imperium.
Niagara. Niagara. Niagara.
So, was that everything? Do we have anything else to talk about, or is that done?
That
No,
was
seriously.
it.
All right.
That was it.
Seriously, go
Well,
win a prize.
Go win a prize, Bobby.
I don't want to win a prize.
Do it
If you
anyway.
guys
I
have
don't
anything
care if
you want us to
want
talk about, tweet us at Niagara124. Like us on Facebook, Niagara1/24.
Oh, the weather.
The weather! It is James. He is British. It is time for him to talk about the weather.
Okay, weather. Oh. Okay, maybe not.
Yes, folks. Here, I'm gonna show you
What the
what
hell
his phone
what
looks
happened?
like right now.
Maybe not.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to read.
What just what happened to that?
He smashed it into oblivion.
When? That.
Siri, what's the weather going to be
How
like?
did you even do anything on that? What happened to that?
I don't know where you are, but you can help me find out by turning on location services.
Well, you
I-
can't
Just tell
turn.
me where to check the weather.
Okay.
I like. How did you get
Give
him
me
to be
the
British?
weather in Niagara Falls.
Okay, here's the weather for Niagara Falls, New York between today and the 25th of October, 2015.
That's it. It just shows you a photo.
Yep.
Okay,
You can't
read
see
it.
anything on the phone because the entire screen is
You know
just
what?
destroyed.
fine. Here.
What happened to that?
I dropped it and then it started hemorrhaging.
When did you drop it?
Over
Like
a month ago. It was
Yeah,
How
like
are
a
you still
month ago.
using it? Did nothing happen?
It was
Nothing shows
working
up on the
fine, then
It was working
just
fine
went
and
to-
slowly started dying.
Right, the weather today is... Ooh. Glasses. Oh.
As you may or may not have realized, the James's Domesticus cannot read without his visual aid device.
Today's weather in Lewiston...
Blades.
Oh, today's weather in Punchland is 54 degrees with a low of 36. Saturday it's supposed to be cloudy with a high of 45. Sunday we'll be looking at the same thing. Monday the sun will be out. Oh, great. And that'll be a high of 54. Tuesday 63 with mostly clouds and partial showers. Wednesday, again, same showers, 59. The rain hangs around till Thursday with a high of 57 until the sun creeps out Friday and Saturday before going back to clouds on Sunday with a high of 63. Here ends the lesson.
Alright.
Bobby, don't just sit there
Don't
awkwardly.
just sit there
Talk about
hemorrhaging
your new
brain
favorite
cells.
show, Bobby.
Happy.
Come on.
Watched it over the weekend.
Come on, talk about it.
Talk about
it too.
Why would it... Okay, here's the thing. You have not talked the entire show, so now it's time for you to talk. Hi, Bridget. How you doing, Bridget?
Come here, Bridget.
Yeah, you should come over here, Bridget.
Bridget.
Okay,
Bridget.
bye.
Come here. You.
Bridget.
Yes, you.
Oh, she walked too fast. Oh, she got away.
Lanky.
There's a delay between what we're
I
saying.
know, but there was a decent 4 seconds. Could have
Yeah.
caught. We proactively called that.
So proactively.
So talk about your show, Bob.
I don't know.
Come on, Bob. Oh!
I mentioned it earlier. We watched
Mention it now! Mention it now for the good...
I have nothing else to say about it.
There's
If you
one
want to
man
watch it,
here
go
that
ahead.
desperately needs your thoughts, and that is the one viewer that's probably hemorrhaging something or went into a coma before he could change over. Come on.
Today's a disappointment.
Why?
Every day is a disappointment.
Welcome to Niagara
Every day's a
University. Every day is a disappointment. Can we
It has
get
nothing to do with
something
the
new?
university. It has to do with the fact that it was a very slow news week.
And the fact that, the Wi-Fi went out again because these people are so competent.
The Wi-Fi went out?
Yeah, they took out the Wi-Fi last night.
Oh, last night.
Stupid place.
I'm a commuter.
Yeah.
This is why they like the place more. They're not here as much. Pay very careful attention. If you're a commuter, you will be happy. If you live here, you will be sad.
What are you doing for Halloween, guys?
I don't know. Halloween's coming up soon.
I'm helping Miles with his costume.
I'm not. I don't have.
What
a
is Miles
costume.
being this year?
I'm making his armband. Let's just leave it
Oh
at that.
no!
I'm
Why?
making... Let's leave it at
Why? Why?
What is Miles
Why?
doing?
What? Oh. The two of you need to be permanently
that. Not
banned
me.
from society.
I'm helping... What has society ever done for me anyway except give me taxes? Nothing!
Sure, Beef Wellington. Whatever.
Oh man.
You can't dump that.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. That's,
Yeah,
It's not even profanity.
putting her elevator back on.
All right. Well,
Wasn't even...
it's been a
elevator?
it's been a good 45 minutes.
Time to get high.
43 minutes.
This.
What is this?
It's called Nico being so afraid that he's going to get in trouble that
Fine, you want to do some television commercials right now, right here?
television commercials. On the radio?
Yes! They
Okay.
can see us.
All right. I'm out.
Come here. No, wait.
Hey, James.
Yeah?
What are you drinking there?
I'm drinking tea.
Gee, I've never heard of tea. What's that?
It's a wonderful chemical, also known as hot leaf juice. But that didn't sound too attractive, so we renamed it Lipton's. Lipton's tea, the most refreshing beverage in the world.
Wow, that was a good commercial.
Alright, you're up.
Hey,
What are you drinking out of, Nico?
I'm drinking out of a Moscow Mule mug.
What's a Moscow Mew mug?
A Moscow Mule mug is meant for a Moscow Mule, which is a drink involving lots of alcohol and nobody's business.
Hey, can we have lots of alcohol and nobody's business?
No! Well, that commercial ended. Next.
Is that Muzak you're listening to?
Why, yes. This music is so stimulating and progressioning.
That's right. Come to Muzak Corp, where we can provide stimulus progression music to suit all of your workplace needs, like slowly brainwashing the workforce into a greater state of productivity. Available now, wherever good records are sold. As Bobby carefully slips out of the room. Hey, is that a Bobby?
Whoa, the Bobius domesticus is slowly sliding out of the room. The Bobius domesticus has performed his annual mating call.
The trouble is no one's responding.
Except maybe his girlfriend.
Yeah, she's responding alright.
Hey, don't make fun of Sam.
I'm not, I like Sam.
Sam is great.
Sam's fun.
Sam has the brain cells desperately needed in that
That's
group.
true. In that group, she is the brains of the operation.
It is terrifying and yet awesome.
Sam is the brains of the operation over there.
Here. Shout out to Sam.
Hey,
What are you talking about there?
we're talking about Sam.
Gee, isn't Sam wonderful?
Sam is wonderful. She's great. You can get your own Sam. Well, not really. She's not on offer. But we're sure if you can find the right price.
No.
Not
cuts,
like that.
Cuts.
Are our mics off now?
No, it's back on.
I was about to ask you something. I didn't mean it like that. You know, get her to do the housework or something. God knows.
She's a feminist.
Oh, well, in that case, get her to do the housework or something. Take her out to... I don't know. What can one do with a Sam?
What can one do with a Sam? Let her balance your taxes.
Exactly.
Let her be the existence, and then you just sit there and go glub the entire time.
I didn't say what Bobby does. I said what a normal person.
When did this show become bashing people? Oh, that's right, when I let you on it.
It's not the bashing people show. It's the stimulus progression hour. Listen to stimulus progression.
When are we getting off this elevator?
Well, we got on an hour ago. I don't know where we're going. Come to think of it, I got in. You know, life happened. And... Ooh, look, there's the 123rd floor. 24, 25, 26. 20... Are you really going to let me go on counting?
And look, we've made it to our floor, which means it's time for us to leave this elevator.
Wait,
Tune
we're out of
in
time
next
now?
week, where James won't be on the show.
Oh, thank God we can leave now.
Bye, folks.
Goodbye. Thank Christ.